Have you ever wondered about the undead, those who are said to walk the earth even after their demise? Today, we delve into the depths of history, unearthing the intriguing tales of the undead. We begin our journey in the cradle of civilization, ancient Egypt. As early as the Old Kingdom, around 4,500 years ago, Egyptians believed in Ka, an aspect of the soul, which lived as long as it had a place to live. This belief led to the Grand Pyramids, the eternal homes for the Ka of the pharaohs. Fast forward to the 1st century BCE in ancient Rome. Here we find the Striges, dreaded creatures of the night. These were vampiric beings said to suck the blood of infants. They are one of the earliest references to vampire-like creatures in history. Next, we move to the Middle Ages in Europe, where the undead took a more familiar form, the revenants. These were corpses that supposedly returned from the grave to terrorize the living. Tales of revenants were quite widespread, and they often served as cautionary tales to enforce societal norms and religious practices. As we venture into the 18th century, we find Eastern Europe in the throes of a massive vampire hysteria. Fear of the undead was so pervasive that it wasn't uncommon for graves to be exhumed and stakes driven through the hearts of the corpses to prevent them from rising. The 19th century brought a more romanticized version of the undead with works like Bram Stoker's Dracula. The image of the undead evolved from monstrous beings to charismatic and sophisticated creatures, a trend that continues to this day. In the 20th century, the undead took another turn, this time into the realm of the scientific. Zombies, reanimated through some mysterious virus or other scientific means, became a staple of horror movies and literature. And here we are, in the 21st century, where the undead have become a part of popular culture. From video games to TV series, they have taken on countless forms and interpretations, reflecting our deepest fears and fascinations. We have traveled from ancient Egypt through Rome, the Middle Ages, and Eastern Europe to the modern day, exploring the evolution of the undead. Whether they are spiritual entities, blood-sucking creatures, terrifying revenants, romantic vampires, or virus-infected zombies, the undead have always been a mirror of our society, reflecting our beliefs, fears, and desires. From their origins in ancient religious beliefs, through their evolution as cautionary tales, symbols of forbidden allure, and reflections of scientific anxieties, the undead have been our constant companions, captivating our imaginations and haunting our nightmares. A journey into the past reveals that the undead, in all their various forms, are not just creatures of myth and legend, but are deeply embedded in our culture and consciousness. We fear them, we are fascinated by them, and we continue to reinvent them, for the undead are a reflection of us. And perhaps that is the most intriguing aspect of all.